Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Shalom.
All right. I wanted to talk about, so I got some revelation as I was writing Genesis 11. Genesis 11, right? I started writing Genesis 11, and I thought it was awesome the way I saw it in this new perspective, because it gave me understanding to plenty. And I thank you, Father, for giving me your ruach to seek you out and come to the realization of all this revelation in my life. And this is for the glory of the kingdom and of the Father. So it's just to teach each other. You know, I'm hoping if you guys get revelation, you just come and tell me somehow. So here it goes. All right, Genesis 11. And it came to be, all the earth had one language and one speech. I mean, they were united, right? And it came to be, as they departed from the east. Alright, they're departing from the east. The sun comes out in the east, right? So they're departing from the light
into darkness.
Yeah, they're going into darkness. So they departed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Shinar means two rivers, so two ways. If you think outside of the mindset of, alright, so it's like they dwelt in the land that had two rivers, two different ways, and there's only one way, right? Bam! And they said to each other, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." And they had bricks of stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. Alright, so when I was reading this, I was like, so they wanted the stone is perfect. They wanted to make their own stone, so they made bricks, and they made their bricks because they wanted to dwell in their own construction, their own understanding, their own tent, not anything made by the Father.
They wanted to be the masters.
They wanted to be the creators and of their own way, right? So so I put right here, I wrote, man-made instead of made by creator. They wanted to dwell in their own tents, right? Alright, because they want to, so it's like defiance. What God gives you, I'm going to break it and make it thoroughly my own. That's a defiance statement. Alright, so, and right now, I'm on 11:4. And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city." So they want to make a whole city of their own creation. And a tower whose top is in the Shamayim. And make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered all over the face of the earth. So right there it tells you they wanted to make a tower all the way to the Shamayim, exalting themselves, right? And city, tower, Shamayim, and make a name for ourselves. It reminds me of Satan. We're supposed to exalt Yahuwah's name, and they wanted to be exalted and make a name for themselves. So they wanted to be as the Creator. And that's pride, and that's so many things.
And they're believing a lie, saying if we don't do this, we will be scattered throughout the earth. We won't have unity anymore. But if you're united under Yahuwah, you won't be doing. The whole earth is your house.
All right. Yes, that's deception. They're deceived, right? And then I went over here because they started. It was Nimrod, so I went to Genesis 5:8. And Cush brought forth Nimrod he began to be mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before Yahuwah. Therefore it is said, like Nimrod, the mighty hunter before Yahuwah, which translated means rebelled against Yahuwah, right? So, and the beginning of his reign was Babel. If you look at the word Babel, it means confusion. So you can tell right here, Nimrod, the beginning of his reign was confusion. Alright? And then boom, so right here. So they began with the wrong step. 2 rivers, they took the wrong way, right? And well, habla y bueno.
Alejarse de Dios,
They went away from the
sustituir
Father
todas las cosas de Dios por
and
sus
substitute
propias
their own
ideas
things for their own thoughts and understanding,
y ser ellos los importantes,
and be
los
them the
dioses.
important, or they like became like gods.
Ajá.
Yeah.
No siguiendo.
They want to become boss instead of
Tener su
being
nombre
instead of
en
joining
el
the
nombre de
creation.
él.
Yeah. Instead of the Father's name, they wanted to exalt their name on the earth, which we are not.
Brings confusion. But,
Yeah, alright. Well, Nimrod means to rebel against Yahuwah. So it's if you're not confused by doing that, then I don't know what it is, right? So that is confusion. When to rebel against Yahuwah. That's deception. Alright. Genesis 5. Then Yahuwah came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. So these sons were sons of men. They weren't created in the likeness of Yahuwah. Adam was, and he was dressed in light. And then as soon as he transgressed, then he was shamed. He was dressed in shame, right? He was naked. So, and then he bore sons and daughters, and they became in the likeness of him. Alright? You have that scripture or no? Last time you found it.
It's Genesis 5:3.
Genesis 5:3. Check it out.
And Adam lived 130 years, and brought forth his 8th son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Sheth. So Seth. But that's interesting too, because it may like lead, because he had a lot of children, but one in his likeness, one that was humble to come back to the Father, and one way, which it's the one line, the road is narrow. So a lot of children that went on and did whatever they want, but one that followed in the statutes of the Father, of his Father, which is he needs to receive the guidelines and stay in the same step and try not to sin.
Beautiful. So, alright, Genesis 11:6. And Yahuwah said, look, they are one people, and they all have one language. And this is what they began to do. And now they are not going to be withheld from doing whatever they plan to do. Alright, come, let us go there and confuse their language, so that they do not understand one another's speech. Alright, that's exactly what they wanted to do. Have division and become mighty of their own ways. So the Father gave all these people their own desire, which was their own language, their own culture, their own deception. If you think, understand that, because the Creator created everything in Hebrew. So bang, it was Hebrew was awesome. That's the language. And then as these people wanted to bring in deception because of their heart's desire, Yahuwah said, I'm going to let them be deceived if that's what they want, right? So he gave them each a language of their own, which is like, I've heard it said, a fallen angel for them to worship, right? And then they began to
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Oh yeah, I got it. So they began to limit the language of the Creator to mean and what they wanted for their own mighty one, and change some of the words just so that they could glorify themselves or their mighty, their own fleshly desire, their own deception, their own God, their own
like,
Nephilim, not Nephilim, but yeah, fallen ones.
like denomination, if you will. They all stem from the same language, but then they all start changing words and becoming their own religion, their own denomination.
Yeah.
Según su interpretación privada, como que dice que-
Yeah. Again,
Private interpretation.
by their own private interpretation, which they're all wrong. I mean, there's only one spirit, one way.
One
Like the
God.
word is a shattered rock, right? And it's supposed to burn all the chaff away,
Yeah.
so that there's only one truth, and it's the word. Who fulfilled the word? Yeshua HaMashiach. Yahushua HaMashiach.
Hallelujah.
So he fulfilled the word. So if you want to obey his teachings, I'm sure he taught and lived everything that the Torah says.
We
Everything.
have the New Testament when he was alive.
Right. Torah. These are the guidelines and instructions. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Father. And alright, Torah, these are the guidelines and instructions. The laws, the word laws is a misinterpretation that makes, and then because Yahushua taught against the Pharisee laws, you know? He didn't teach against his guidelines and instructions though. I mean, he fulfilled them. He obeyed every single one of them, so that you and me may have his ruach in us and guide us into all truth. Alright, well that's I mean, we could keep going all day, but shalom.
Shalom.
I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you just let me know. Alright, peace.